So in this video, I'm going to share with you a very practical grammar structure that I use in almost, if not all, of my IELTS writing samples. The structure I'm talking about in this video is related to relative clause. Now, I'm not going to spend the next 10 minutes talking about the structure and the theory of relative clause. I'm going to give you a full sentence structure you can apply directly after this video to your writing. If you want to learn more about relative clause, feel free to do so after this video. It is a very good thing to know. So the full structure of the sentence goes like this. Clause 1, comma, which clause 2, full stop. So in this structure, clause 1 is the main clause where you present a fact. And clause 2 is the relative clause, which is used to add some more information to the sentence. This is the theory, and a lot of people know about this. You probably also know about this, but in order for you to use this in your writing is probably a little bit more complicated. You need to be a little bit more self-aware. So now I'm going to show you two examples that are taken from one of my samples published on practicenight.co. You can read this full sample for free on my website, practicenight.co. The link is put in the description. Example number 1 is in the intermediate level, and you can really easily find the clause number 1 and the clause number 2 in this example. So this is clause number 1. This is the main clause, and the clause number 2 is this one. You can see over here that the relative clause, which is clause number 2, is used to add some more information to the sentence, but not just a random thing to the sentence. It is the impact of the clause number 1 on a certain subject. In this case, we're talking about children. So basically, clause number 2 is saying that children are suffering from this because of this. So children are suffering from cognitive fatigue because of the tight schedules and because of the pressure that they get from exams. Example number 2 is a little bit higher in terms of level. This is advanced level. We are using the reduced version of relative clause in this case. We have the second clause starting from here until here. This is the relative clause. And again, this clause adds more information to the sentence based on the fact, based on clause number 1. Example number 1 is the classic structure of relative clause using which, and example number 2 is the reduced version of relative clause. My suggestion for you is to apply what you learned from this video with example number 1, the basic one, before moving on to the advanced one. Now, I will tell you how you can use this structure in your own writing right after this video. There are 3 steps you need to follow. The first step is to present a fact related to the topic that you're writing. This fact should be written in a full sentence. Now, this sentence doesn't have to be very long, and I don't suggest you write a very long sentence, maybe 2 clauses maximum. Step number 2 is to think about the impact of this fact on a certain subject. Now, you need to have a subject. A subject here is like the receiver of the fact. For example, in example number 1, the receiver of the fact is children. And in example number 2, the receiver of the fact is parents. Step number 3 is to join the 2 sentences together using which. To help you understand it better, let's practice together. Now I have this fact and I have this impact. Can you join the 2 sentences together in a full long sentence using the structure that we were talking about? This is my suggestion for the full sentence. Of course, you can write it in a different way. Put your sentence in the comment section and I can help you out to see if there are any mistakes that you can fix. Now let's do something even more challenging. I will provide you some facts, the subject and the topic of the sentence, and I would like you to present a full sentence by creating or by coming up with the impact of the facts on the subject. In general, I need the full sentences. So put the full sentences in the comment section. I will help you out if there are any mistakes that you need to fix. The sample that I was showing you and other samples can be found on my website, practicenight.co, where you can also get a lot of practice tests, free tips and tools. I'll see you there. For now, it's time you practiced. Bye.